and welcome back to my class. In today's class, we are going to read about conservation of wildlife in India. Let's begin our class. When we talk about conservation of wildlife in India, it can happen through three ways. What are the three ways? One is your legislation, second one is your preservation, and third one is organization. Let's study about it one by one. When we talk about the legislation, it is nothing but under the provision of Wildlife Act of 1972, that is, killing endangered wild animal is strictly prohibited. So your Wildlife Act 1972 states that strictly it is prohibited to kill any species or any animal which are endangered. Trading wildlife products such as tusk, rhinos horn, etc. is a punishable offense. Second one is preservation. Your national park, sanctuaries, biosphere reserves, sacred groves are the different regions which are earmarked to protect the diverse fauna and flora. So here we are going to protect our animal and plant. Third one is organizational protection. Organizations which are set up to prevent destruction of India's wildlife are, we have two organizations which is going to protect these species, which are Wildlife Protection Society of India in Dehradun, and then we have Zoological Survey of India, that is in Kolkata. Right? So we saw by three ways we can conserve our wildlife in India. These are legislation, preservation and our organization. Legislation is nothing but we have Wildlife Act where it is prohibited to kill endangered species. Right? Then preservation, we have lots of national parks, sanctuaries, biosphere reserve to preserve the endangered species. Then we have organizational protection. That means we have two organizations in India which is going to protect species in India. That is your Wildlife Protection Society in India and Zoological Survey of India. Now let's see conservation of biodiversity. Don't get confused. Previously we studied conservation of wildlife in India. Now we are going to study conservation of biodiversity. Conservation of biodiversity is nothing but it is a collective responsibility of all nations. Biodiversity means at the universe level I am talking about, right? So it is the responsibility of all nations to protect the diverse living form on the planets. Whatever species are present on the planet, it is the responsibility of each and every nation to protect these species. For that, we have Earth Summit that happened in Rio de Janeiro in 1992. World Summit on Sustainable Development, that is in Johannesburg, which is present in the South Africa, happened. Okay, they focused. What was the focus point on World Summit on Sustainable Development? They focus on significant reduction in the current rate of loss of biodiversity at the global, regional and local level. So during World Summit on Sustainable Development, they focus more that how can we reduce the loss of biodiversity, whether it is globally or regionally or locally. Usually we start with the local. When we work on the local, automatically things will get organized at the regional level and automatically things will organize at the global level, right? Efforts must be intensified to pass on our biological legacy to the future generation. Class, whatever benefits we are getting from the species, obviously we want to pass it to our future generation. How can we do that? We need to think about it, right? Now, threatened species in India. What are the threatened species you have? That is aesthetic lion, black buck, red panda, lion-tailed macaw, tiger, Kashmiri stag, elephant, pygmy hawk, Siberian crane, slender loris, and these are the scientific names of the particular species, right? Here you can see example: aesthetic lion, black buck, red panda, lion-tailed macaw. Now this macaw is looking very angry. Tiger, who is sleeping in my class? Who always sleep in my class? I think again it's gonna be Tra, who's sleeping in my class. Kashmiri stag. Then we have elephant, pygmy hawk, Siberian crane, slender loris. This loris is so cute. Okay, I think this can be resemble someone from our class. Name them. So that's all we have in today's class. We'll meet in next class. Thank you everyone.